Hey, good morning. Hope you're doing well today. I just got done at the gym. I freaking killed it, man. Did chest today, hammered it out, did lower range partial reps. Anyhow, I'm Jerry. If you don't know me, that's totally my fault. I take full responsibility for that. I am the owner of AG Capital, and what we do is we help businesses save 50% on their annual health insurance costs. We lower their per employee cost down to $200 per month, and then we provide a free wealth creation formula to every single employee to increase productivity and reduce retention. So if you have seen my videos before, go ahead and share the stream. I really appreciate it. I want to talk to you today about the music that we listen to. And I've addressed this subject before, and I want to address it again because for me, you know, right along with TV, it's like one of the most insidious ways that we adopt certain thought patterns and behaviors. Okay, so when I listen to music, what I listen to now is only music that affirms my ability and my capability. So I don't listen to music that talks about settling. I don't listen to music that talks about negativity. I don't listen to music that talks about whoring around with a bunch of different women. I don't listen to music that talks about drugs. None of that, okay? So here's the deal. When we listen to music, what we're listening to is word patterns, energy patterns, and vibration patterns. Okay, so when you listen to like the music and you hear the beat, the reason you like the beat is because the energy, the wavelength is vibrating on the same scale as you are. Okay, so you have affinity for that wavelength pattern, and so you're more susceptible to listen to the music and start to soak in what it's saying. All right, now I want to just kind of dive into a little bit real quick about how the brain works. The brain is very literal. So when we hear words, the brain does not calculate what the words mean or where they came from. It simply identifies and labels. Okay, so words are only symbols that represent objects, actions, things, and people. So when you hear a word, your brain doesn't think, you know, when you hear the word car, it doesn't think about how, you know, anything other than car means a vehicle with four wheels on the road. Okay, so it labels and associates the identity. So when you listen to music, you know, for example, there's a song that I heard recently, and the lyrics literally are, because I've got issues and you've got them too. Like that, literally, that's what the song is saying. I've got issues and you got them too. We might as well name that song How I Make Sense of Settling in My Relationships. Okay, so when your brain hears the word I, it labels I as itself, the body, the being that the brain resides in. Okay, so your brain hears I, and the identity associated with I is yourself. So when you start singing, I've got issues, guess what your brain does? Your brain is a calculator, and so it makes sure that your statement is correct by making sure that I has issues. Right? So that's how your brain works. So when you're listening to music and you have, you know, different lyrics, I want you to really pay close attention to what the lyrics are saying, because your brain is going to notice the things that you put in front of it the most, right? When you have certain patterns that keep coming up and keep coming up and keep coming up, aka a song that's stuck in your head, your brain recognizes that pattern and says, oh, hey, this must be important. Let me make sure that I have the correct identities labeled with each of these words, and then also let me make sure that I solve for the equation so that the statement becomes true. All right, so if you've got the song stuck in your head, I've got issues, that's exactly what your brain does. It says, all right, who is I? Well, I is me, the piece of meat that I live inside of, and if I has issues, that means that I better make sure that there are some issues to create correctness in this equation. Okay, so I used to listen to country music a lot. Now the only country I'll probably listen to is Zac Brown Band, and even some of his songs I won't listen to. Because when I was growing up, you know, I could clearly pinpoint, like I would listen to rap music and be like, okay, that's garbage. I don't need to read about pistol whipping people and dealing drugs and abusing women. I would listen to rock and I'd be like, okay, that's also garbage. I don't need to listen to acid trips and, you know, people screaming and being violent. And so I gravitated towards country because I was like, oh, country's pretty mellow. But as I started listening to country, then I was like, man, even this stuff, like, you know, you listen to a Luke Bryan song and all he sings about is the truck and the beer and the girl and the booty shorts, right? So when you're sitting there listening to music, I want you to really pay close attention to what you're putting in your head. Realize that your brain is going to identify the word and make sure that it is correctly associated and labeled with the right action, the right person, or the right thing. And then whatever you're repeating about that action, person, or thing, that identity, your brain's job is to make sure that the calculation comes true. Okay, so when I listen to music now, I only listen to positive music. I only listen to music that is encouraging. I only listen to music that reminds me of what I'm capable of. And that doesn't mean that I sit there listening to Kumbaya, right? Like, I'll find music that gets me freaking amped. I just listened to a song called Say I Won't, you know, and it's all about, you know, me doing what others don't think I'm capable of doing. Like, say I won't do this and I'm gonna go do it. Say I won't take that extra step. Say I won't push the limit, and it's exactly what I'm gonna do. And that music, for me, the words help get me amped. And so when my brain labels, you know, the right identity and the right action, it actually helps me and gives me momentum in life, because the actions are things that I'm reaffirming in the music I'm listening to. So the reason I want to point this out is I know a lot of people out there that are striving for success, that are trying to grow, and you're doing all this stuff. You might be taking correct action during the day. You might even be reading books. But I want to encourage you and also make sure that you realize, don't undo your progress by the TV you watch and the music you listen to. Okay, don't spend all day growing and learning and improving and then listen to crap music and watch crap TV that undoes all the progress you've been making up here. Okay, so that's what I wanted to hit you with this morning. That's been on my spirit today. Hope you guys have a great Monday. Hey, don't decide today sucks because someone made up a word called Monday and decided they didn't like the day that it belongs to. That doesn't make freaking any sense. Have a great day. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.